Hi guys, do you want to know the 3 main breakfasts that are ruining your fat loss gains? Then listen up. I'm Alex, I'm a nutritionist, and these all 3 breakfasts are seen as healthy in all different ways, but they're not the best if you want to lose body fat. So what's the first one? It's avocado on toast, and that might shock you. Avocado is really healthy, it's full of healthy fats, it's natural, and a bit of whole grain toast is fine, but there's absolutely or very little protein in there. And why is protein so important? Protein is highly satiating. It helps you maintain and build muscle. It's important for every function of the body, and it is the most important macronutrient. So say for example you go out for brunch, it's normally a massive wallop of avocado. That is a lot of calories. And then you have a big wedge of toast. That is probably about 800 calories. That is a lot and virtually no protein. So what would I do? I would still have some avocado on toast, but cut the avocado right back, so you're having like maximum half of an avocado. Then put 3 eggs on top, because 1 egg, 2 eggs isn't enough protein, and maybe a little bit of feta. That's still amping up the calories, but you are getting in that good amount of protein, and that will see you through until your next meal, rather than if you just have avocado on toast. That is not going to keep you satiated, and you're going to be behind with your protein goals for the rest of the day. So that's what I do with that. It's a great meal, but not for fat loss and not for trying to hit your protein goals, which is really important. Number 2, which is a bugbear of mine, is juices. Juice cleanses, any of that. Again, 0 protein. Fruit juices that you do yourself, high in sugar. It's stripped most of the fibre out of there, which is really important as well. You're going to be starving. I'd be hungry within half an hour. In fact, I'd be hungry throughout it. Again, you're not going to hit your protein goals. You're getting some vitamins in there, but you can get that with meals that focus on protein as well. And there's a pattern here: protein. In order to feel satiated and make a great start for the day in a fat loss phase or any phase, is to start with a high protein breakfast. So juices are a no-no for me. Maybe those little shot ones that you have ginger and turmeric, great for your immune system, but not a juice as a meal. Don't drink your calories. They just won't do you any good at all. In fact, I've seen people go on juice cleanses and lose a stack of weight because they're absolutely starving themselves, and then as soon as they go back to eating normally, they get bigger than ever. So stop with the juice cleanses, stop with the juices in the morning, unless you're having that with a high protein breakfast. And also your blood sugar levels are going to go up through the roof, so we really don't want that. So number 3, and this is probably quite controversial, but fasting. On occasion it works for some people, but for the majority, fasting or missing breakfast, you're going to be very hungry by lunchtime and undoubtedly overeat. And again, you're going to struggle to get the amount of protein you need in the day. Most people don't break their fast with healthy fats and protein either, so you're just going straight into carbs and maybe a bit of fat, and your blood sugar levels are going to be all over the place. I'm not really a fan of fasting, especially as a midlife woman. So what would I recommend for breakfast? Well, I'd recommend a high protein breakfast from about 30 grams of protein to 40 grams. And my go-tos would be scrambled egg on some whole grain toast, but I would add egg whites as well because that's where the protein is. So I'd have 2 whole eggs and 150 grams of egg whites, which you can get in a carton in most supermarkets. That really bumps up your protein and it's so satiating. Or I would have an omelette, or like I said, the avocado on toast. I'd have 3 eggs and some feta on top. Or I would have protein oats. So oats mixed with a really good quality protein powder. I go for Awesome Supplements, which is very minimal ingredients, and it's a vegan protein, as I tend to bloat with whey, but whey is also excellent as well. You can bake the oats as well, so it's like having cake for breakfast, but you're getting those protein goals in, and add bits of berries or whatever you fancy. Protein pancakes, another favourite of mine, with some Greek yogurt, and or protein shake and add some oats. I prefer again not to drink my calories, but it's really good if you're in a rush just to get it made up and maybe have it in the car on the way to work. So they're my thoughts on breakfast. Breakfasts are so important. Another biggie with fasting is a lot of people do fasted training, and you're really doing yourself a disservice there. You're not giving your body the fuel to train properly, and then if you're doing that in a fasting window, you're not refueling after your training with protein and carbohydrate either. So it is absolutely essential that you get that protein in at breakfast, and I aim for about 40 grams of protein, so that really sets me up for the rest of the day. Lunch again around that much, dinner again around that much. So I aim about 120 grams of protein a day, and that's about right for me because I strength train, and I'm only little, so I'd say that's about right for a lot of women, to be honest, and a realistic goal to aim for. But yeah, if you have any favourite breakfasts that you like to share, it is my favourite meal of the day. I absolutely love breakfast. This morning I had protein pancakes with some banana in them and some Greek yogurt and a bit of fruit and a collagen coffee, which was just amazing, and that will keep me full until lunchtime, and it's something that I really look forward to. So make your breakfast enjoyable, make sure you're hitting the 20 minimum, preferably 30 to 40 grams of protein, and that will completely change how full you feel for the rest of the morning. You're not running around on empty. Your brain's got the fuel, your body's got the fuel, and you're going to feel so much better. So many clients of mine have felt so much better by having a protein-rich breakfast. Low-fat Greek yogurt, another amazing one. Only low fat, so you can have more of it and more protein, with fruit, a sprinkle of granola, chef's kiss. So anyway, let me know your favourite breakfasts, and I'd be really interested to see, and I hope you have the rest of a lovely day. Lots of love. Bye.